We didn't get the grant funding that we went for, so we're going to build it anyway. Today is Wednesday, and on Friday we found out that we were unsuccessful with the grant fund that we went for. It was all going to be going towards the studio build that we are doing, all the lighting, all the rig, the equipment, the infinity cove that's going to be part of our new premises. On Friday it was a low blow. I'm itching to kind of get going. When I say we're going to build it anyway, you're not going to, I guess, at this point know what I'm on about or what I'm looking to build. I laugh because it's all obviously in here and I've just been circulating with it for quite a long time now. I am going to build YouNeek Productions' own studio. It's been a shared studio space since the start of 2024, and our vision going forward is to have our own fully owned bespoke studio. We know it's the route that we need to go, but having our own allows complete flexibility with schedule, frequency, but also sets and the equipment and the space and what packages we want to offer to our clients. It will be spacious, minimalist, modern, but there will be that studio set where once you step in, you've got the infinity cove walls and all the lighting will be rigged, so nothing will be on the floor apart from the cameras and tripods and any additional wires. So all the kind of color presets and the lighting will be industry standard, ready for your high-end film, TV, interview, spec stuff, but also for content creators, for product photography projects, for our brand stories that we tell, for our own internal use, for workshop packages that we want to be bringing in business owners for, marketing directors and managers. There's so much more that we can do with this space, and it's been in my head for 3-4 years. Now's the time and point that I'm going to bring it to reality. The studio for me will represent a very landmark moment for YouNeek Productions. It will be the YouNeek studio. It will be a place. It will be a physical environment for our clients and people who may potentially want to work with us to come and really feel the elements that we give to our clients and to our work, our passion. The whole experience of it all will be in one place. That is what the studio is going to bring, as well as additional service offerings and packages that we couldn't do before. And these aren't necessarily things that are bigger and better. These are actually some things that are more smaller for startups and creators, content creators, small businesses that are just starting out. So we'll have much more affordable packages for those types of people that just want to come in and shoot some content for a couple of hours. They don't need us to edit it. That's fine. We can take care of those people, whereas before we couldn't. So that's exciting. Why not now? Everyone involved in YouNeek Productions can feel the buzz of what we're doing and the direction we're going in. It's great. There's more capacity for us to do bigger and better things, but also as soon as there is, we want to fill that capacity. The studio gives a great kind of avenue for that additional capacity straight away. And some of the things that I can see happening is people knowing that they need more content, video, photography. That's kind of apparent now, but not always a place to do it. Do they always want to do it at home? Do they want to do it when they're out walking the dog or just walking by themselves? I don't think so, and I think people will need a space like ours to feel comfortable, know that there's experts there, to come in, just basically bring themselves, and we've just got everything else covered. So I want to kind of get ahead of the curve a little bit with that and creating that, which is what this is doing. Why now? I'm impatient, so let's just go for it. Why couldn't I wait for our own kind of finance to be able to fund it? I just don't know when that will be because of things out of our control. And I guess as you grow, there are going to be more costs outgoing. So why not? Why not now? I don't know if there's an assumption of what it takes to build this type of thing, but what people here might not know is that this does take capital that isn't ours necessarily. It is some form of loan, investment or grant that you can kind of get access to. We banked quite a bit on getting it. We thought it was very innovative. We had done the application with some support internally from the Innovate UK people, and unfortunately it just didn't get passed through. Whilst there was a couple of hours of dismay on Friday, I'd already kind of put things in place to get a backup alternative finance offer, which was accepted. But as we come to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I found another solution, and I'm very excited about this one. It might not be ideal, but I guess you've got to pivot in these type of things, and that means I'm feeling right now very excited because the vision can still happen, and I found a route to make that happen. But definitely on Friday, it was a low blow, and there was a lot of anticipation getting to that point on Friday, and it just didn't go the way we wanted it to. I think the hardest thing about this whole challenge of creating it is you can have the vision to do it, but then it's all the pieces that actually make that vision happen. Having a creative vision is great, but then to implement it and make it a reality, that requires the other brain type, which is finance. Finance. I dislike finance a lot, and I've come to terms with why and how over the last year, and I've definitely improved on it a lot. I guess so much so that I'm going to be going down the route that we're going down, which is part loan, part grant. But yeah, finance is a big thing to worry about, to find solutions for, to forecast for, and then there's all the other pieces of communication that's involved with the leaseholder, the people who are going to build it, the equipment, the quoting, and then people you're going to get the finance from, and kind of while still galvanizing the team to come on the vision with us and trust that it's all going to happen. That's the hardest part to come to terms with, and there's definitely moments where you're like, is this really going to be worth it? Yeah, I guess every few days I will question that, but also every single day I'm moving one step closer to that. And I think people who are working with me on this are starting to see I'm not massively patient. If there's something in my mind that I want to create, I'll go do it. And this is that, but there are a lot more obstacles in my way to do that. So at this stage where we're at, where there's no signed contracts, there's no funding received, I'm itching to kind of get going, get it in place. I think the thing that surprised me this week is my speed of bouncing back to getting the kind of unsuccessful notification of the grant. Having my couple of hours, it then kind of clarified the story that I wanted to tell, which is this right now. I guess keeping my mind clear in these moments of just annoyance, frustration, despair has actually allowed me to find the next solution, which I'm buzzing about. I am actually really, really excited at the moment, twitching almost.
I need to see anything about that. I'm guessing you won't mind just giving me a little print.
Today, at this point in time, we're at a stage where we need approval on the funding. So I've got all the applications and documents to do, which will be time consuming this evening and every other evening that I need to. And also it's the speed of waiting for things back that I need to get access to and hold of, and then putting them in a place to be approved properly by Sahib and his team. Then I guess day by day and week by week the success changes. So this week it might be getting all the documents together, next week it's getting the formal approval, next week it's giving the trigger to the build company to get all the equipment and materials together, and to then schedule the actual physical build of it, signing the contract with the premises that we'll be moving to. Then I think from that point it will slow down a little bit for me mentally, because everything will be pushing forward and going ahead, hopefully. And then it's just a case of us doing brilliant work still, bringing in the money, loving what we do. Got a holiday in between as well, which hopefully if this is all done by then, I can actually breathe a little bit easier. So yeah. today is the 22nd of August, go on holiday tomorrow. Was hoping this week we would have the definitive answer of the new alternative route of funding that we're going to be going for the studio project. We haven't. We've had questions back from the council this week. They are very pernickety, to be honest. Very, very kind of detailed bits that need approving and kind of checking over. So today, although my contact isn't working, I'm hoping to get a text to say, you've got it, let's go to the next step. So at this moment in time, we're on location, we're filming, the focus is here, but I've got all this other stuff going on in the background related to what is going to be a huge step next. And what we've done this week, with it in mind that we would have this approval in place, is we've set up a new location meeting with the builders so they can get a recce done of the site visit and speak to the guys on site about what electrics are needed and those type of details. So I've set that up for the 1st of September. We've got our marketing planned with email campaigns. We've got the AdWords planned, dates set up for both of them to begin from the 1st of September, but we don't actually know if we've fully got it yet. So it's kind of trying to balance things. But from probably when I'm away on holiday, we'll have a bit of an idea as to what exactly we can kick on with. But yeah, still in limbo, but very, very soon we're going to go to the next step, and we'll continue to take you with us on that journey via a varied amount of content. But hopefully soon you'll start to see a little bit more of what we've got going on and can help us grow with it as well.